So we're gonna be playing some Magic 2015, and we're gonna do single player. Yay, the basics, because I totally need to do this. I played this game since I was 8. My dad taught me around the time Ice Age came out. I haven't played the physical game in a long time, but I've always been keeping up with these Duel to Plane Hunger games. Gives me a little bit of a, reminder. So, kind of hate playing a tutorial.
You and your opponents take the role of planeswalkers, powerful sorcerers who can magically travel between planes of existence. To win, you must defeat your opponent by bringing his life total down from 20 to 0. To do this, you will use a variety of tools, represented in the game as a deck of shuffled cards. All players have their own decks to play with. We call this your library. At the beginning of the game, each player draws 7 cards. If you don't like your opening hand, you have the option of redrawing, called a mulligan. To take a closer look at your cards, zoom in. As you can see, Magic cards have many symbols and words. For the first quest, you're playing a green deck. Green's specialty is large, powerful creatures. Your opponent is Crimson Mage. To cast spells or summon creatures, you're gonna need some resources. In Magic, the main resource, mana, comes from lands. Every turn you may play a land from your hand. Once you have enough lands on the battlefield, you'll have the mana you need to cast spells, including summoning creatures. Play a land now. Since you don't have enough mana to cast any spells yet, we'll pass the turn to Crimson Mage.
I apologize if I go quiet at any time. Just for those who are interested in buying the game, I'm just going to shut up during tutorial. That way, so you know what you're getting into. Otherwise, I will be running my mouth like a littering idiot. Green's okay. It's never been my personal
favorite. Crimson Mage will also play lands to build the resources he needs to cast spells. Now, he will cast a spell.
Lightning Bolt.
Crimson Mage has summoned a creature. Attacking with creatures, like Crazed Goblin, is the major way players defeat their opponents. On every creature card, the bottom corner displays its power and toughness. Power is the amount of damage a creature deals in combat. Toughness is the amount of damage needed to destroy this creature. Every spell has a mana cost. To summon Crazed Goblin, it costs Crimson Mage a single red mana. It's represented by this symbol. He had to use up or tap his land to pay to cast this spell. Tapped cards are turned sideways.
They failed to tell you that the life regenerates every turn. It doesn't stay. Like, if you damage it, it doesn't stay for multiple turns. It goes away immediately. Unless you do something like counters, counters are usually permanent.
Mana costs can be more complex than Crazed Goblins. Summoning this creature will cost 4 mana, and 2 of the mana must be green. When a player gains control of a creature, it can't attack or do anything that requires tapping. This is called summoning sickness. These creatures will have a dizzy look to them. But we can expect the Crazed Goblin to attack.
Oops, sorry.
Crimson Mage's next turn.
Except if it has haste.
Now it's our turn. Let's summon Kalonian Tusker. This creature's power and toughness are 3/3, more than a match for that Crazed Goblin.
Okay,
Let's
let's
pass the
just
turn.
move on. I think everybody can understand that 3
Now,
is
Crimson
greater
Mage
than
will play a
1.
land and then attack us with the Crazed Goblin. The Crazed Goblin has... When a creature attacks, it taps and moves forward. If Crimson Mage's attacking creatures aren't blocked, you will take damage. Your...
Oh, you gotta right-click it. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Now what? Oh. I'm gonna be a little dazed.
During the combat damage step, each creature deals damage equal to their...
What it basically means is that this will deal 3, that'll deal 1, takes away from toughness, and that's it.
At the end of every turn, each creature heals. Any damage dealt to them is removed. You don't have to keep track of damage from turn to turn.
Oh, thanks for telling that now and not before when you were talking about damage and toughness and shit.
Play another land.
And I got nothing.
Now it's our chance to attack Crimson. Because he doesn't have any creatures to block with.
That's why you wouldn't attack.
You don't have any
1/1.
spells that you can cast for now.
You'd keep it open because you don't want to lose it. Ooh. I forgot Rick's vampire now.
Time to attack. Send your colonial. It's important to know that in Magic, you can only decide that your creatures are attacking an opponent. You don't have control over which of your opponent's creatures will block.
It's a very good point, actually.
Unless the card says otherwise, blocked creatures deal all damage to the creatures that blocked them. No damage is dealt to the defending player. Blocking with small...
Let that trample. Oh. He can kill my 3/3.
This time, we're gonna try something a little different. Instead of playing your land and casting a spell before combat, wait. Now, attack with both of your creatures.
I don't want to.
It looks like Crimson Mage has decided not to block. During the main phase after combat, you'll be in great shape.
Sorry, I'm gonna skip a little of this.
Crimson Mage will play a land and attack. Things are looking good. All you need to do now is attack with...
I want to play my land though. Look at it, shiny.
In Quest 2, we'll spice up the battle with other kinds of spells.
Let's go and go to 2. Look at them titties.
For your second quest, you'll be using a black deck. Black's
Ooh.
specialty is removing your opponent's creatures.
Actually, he's playing my.
Your
She's
opponent is Azure
playing
Mage.
my colors. I love blue. Blue's
We
always
arrived to
been my
this
favorite.
game already in progress. As you can see, a lot of dueling has gone on so far. But with no creatures on the battlefield, it'll take a miracle to survive the next few turns. It's Azure Mage's turn, and she attacks with her last remaining creature, bringing your life total to 2.
Is that Manowar? Yeah. It's a good creature. When it enters the battlefield, return a creature to its owner's hand. It's pretty good.
This looks promising. You've drawn. Assassinate is a card that can destroy a creature of your choice. Now, Azure Mage will cast some spells. Divination allows the player to draw.
It cost 3.
Now your opponent has a creature that has a special.
Flying means that normal creatures can't block it. They have to have
Without
flying.
another Assassinate card, you have no way to destroy Azure Mage's Windrake. What will you do?
Oh, you gave me the perfect creature card. Flying means I can block it. Death Touch means whenever I deal damage to anything, it dies. And Lifelink means whatever damage I deal, I gain that back in health. And he ain't gonna attack. Ooh, rare. It's a crappy rare, but it's a rare.
Now you're in serious trouble. That Goliath Sphinx can kill you with one hit.
So
But
can
the good news
Drake?
is that your Vampire Nighthawk can kill any creature it deals damage to.
I already told you that.
Here's an interesting decision. Do you attack with your Vampire Nighthawk? If you do, you won't have any untapped creatures to block the Goliath Sphinx with.
Why wouldn't you attack with both? It's nuts.
You've drawn a powerful sorcery. Rise from the Grave can reanimate creatures that are in a graveyard. Now's your chance to take that Goliath Sphinx as your own.
I'd rather have my Vampire Nighthawk, to be perfectly honest.
It appears safe to attack with your zombie Goliath. Now swing in for the win.
Yay. I won a predetermined match.
As you play more Magic, you'll run into many kinds of spells and creature abilities.
Augmentation. Look at
your
that
third
nipple.
quest, you'll be using a white deck. White's specialty is amassing an army of small, efficient creatures.
Or healing.
Your opponent is Onyx Mage. You've drawn an enchantment. Enchantments.
Now this gives white creatures I control +1/+1, which would make these 2 3/3s. It's a pretty good one for a white meat deck.
See how your creature's power and toughness have increased? Now, attack Onyx Mage with your improved creature. Also, your Honor of the Pure will affect all your creatures as long as it remains on the battlefield.
Play a lot of little weenie creatures that cost 1 or 2, and play Honor of the Pure to stack up +1/+1 buffs. It's a really quick deck. It's just a 4/6. No Path to Exile. It's a shame.
Oh no. It appears that Onyx Mage has put a stop to your advancing army. If you attack now, the results might not be good. Perhaps.
Excuse me. See, if I attack with both, the reason why is that, yeah, sure, I'll get 3 damage through, but the next turn I'll be screwed. Whereas
Now
if he
you have a
attacks,
chance to take care of this Minotaur problem. Creatures have the ability to block in groups. In this situation, your Glory Seekers will be able to destroy the Minotaur Abomination. But in the process, one of your Glory Seekers will also die.
Nightmare. He has 5, 6, 7, 8.
You've drawn a special kind of enchantment, an aura. While enchantments affect the game globally, auras affect specific things, usually creatures. This one looks especially... Now that the nightmare has been pacified, it's time to renew your attack.
Smart.
Onyx Mage has cast an aura on your Glory Seeker. The effect leaves it as a 1/1 creature. Night Guard Patrol has some special...
First strike means it hits before normal, and Vigilance means it doesn't tap when attacking. This one's a long one. You could have lived another turn if you blocked the 1/1.
Now swing in for the win.
Yay, it's over. Excuse me.
As you play more Magic, remember that enchantments can help you win the game, either by...
This tutorial is boring. Oh. Spam your choices and foil your opponent's plans with disruptive blue spells. Neutralize every oncoming threat with black removal. Oh, black and blue. Echoing roar. Blue and red. Blue and white. This one's generally easier and fun. Okay. A horde of monsters. Drawing your hand. Good enough. Can't be blocked except by creatures with flying or reach. It acts like flying when it isn't. Don't show again. Love counter spells. Problem with Magic is it's a very largely luck-based game. It's all about what you draw. The lands make it excruciatingly so. It's playing a similar deck except red. Because like there's a lot of card games that will actually use you sacrifice certain cards to use as a resource, or you automatically generate resources like Hearthstone. This game you need to draw lands, so you can actually screw yourself. But I'm just gonna rush them down and get it over with. Oh, ouch. See, if I had the second blue mana, I could have countered that. Counter spells usually take 2 blue. Don't show again, I know what it means. I'm slightly ahead. Next turn I won't be. Ooh. Okay, a 3/3 or something that buffs. Let's do something that buffs. This alternative. Will it be in time though? Oh, I don't have a beast. Oh, that's a shame. I thought the wolves were beasts. Yeah, it's not that big a deal. Beat down. Da da da, beat down, da da da. Aw. Ouch. Now I got a blue land. has trample. Crap. Aha! Smart enough not to. The problem with the old Magic games were whenever you had more creatures than the other computer, they would not attack and they would be scared to do pretty much anything unless it was a direct destruction. Excuse me, let's try a little trek. Good game. I win. Play anything. And it's over. Good game. A new booster. Let's open it. You may have Mercurial Pretender enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature you control, except it gains +2 to blue. Return this creature to its owner's hand. So it's a shitty clone. But I want level 5. There we go, meat and potatoes time. Wait, what was the first one? Living Death. Kraken, Spirit, Timberland. Okay. Fuck it. So this is, I'm going to actually turn this into a 1/5. Which is going to do nothing. This way it's nice and tough. Excuse me. And even if you double block, you wouldn't kill it, so. Still waiting for some creature destruction here. Yeah, no. This is gonna be a slow uphill battle. And he's gonna play it. Oh, he wants it dead. Skip it. Oh, ouch. Oh, this deck is not very good, is it? Looks like I'm gonna lose my first battle. Hill battle. I'll take the 4. Oh, he's gonna destroy my one island, isn't he? crap. That's all I can do for now. Oh, I'm just screwed. Let's just concede. We'll have to redo this one. I'll be right back.